Well, Santa Fe Police Department could be on the hook for a lot of money, all because of a man who used to be a police officer there. 7 women are now suing the department, saying that this man, Michael Eiskant, used his power to stalk them. The suit also says that the chief, Ray Real, who was the city's HR compliance officer at the time, knew what Eiskant was doing and did not stop it. Now, we asked Mr. Real about this back in March, and he made no apologies about how he handled the case then.
Any regret, Chief, looking back at that?
Well, again, it was handled according to the policies and procedures. We gave the appropriate advice. We evaluated appropriately. No, I have no regrets.
Now, this is not the first time that Chief Ray Real has been in the spotlight about one of his officers recently. Carlos Salazar was a state police officer when he was accused of sexually assaulting a woman he arrested for DWI at a police station. He quit and was sued, yet despite that, Santa Fe's police department hired him recently. Well, Santa Fe's new courthouse will finally be getting some furniture. This week, that county's commission agreed to pitch in $275,000 for furniture and computers, but that is not enough. The courthouse is supposed to open in just a few months in February. However, it still needs another $50 grand worth of furniture. If it doesn't get it, it might have to wait until June or July to open. The courthouse cost a whopping $65 million to build, and it is way over budget.
U.S. Senator Tom Udall of New Mexico has been appointed to a powerful committee. This is a committee that should help counter the lack of seniority in the state's congressional delegation. Udall, who's been in the Senate 4 years, will be on the Appropriations Committee, which oversees federal funding. Now, this is a big deal for a state that relies heavily on federal funding for the labs and military bases. Udall says he'll do his best to defend New Mexico through the appropriations process. School officials will think about moving spring break for Albuquerque public school students from March to April for the next school year. Now, the proposal was unanimously approved this week by the APS Policy Committee. The committee says the change would give teachers more time to teach kids what they need to know for the state standard assessment test. Now, under the new schedule, spring break in 2014 would begin April 14th through the 18th. And this is not a done deal just yet. The full APS board will have the final say.
Well, things should be back to normal today to middle school here in Albuquerque. Tony Hillerman Middle School had extra security yesterday when 2 6th graders had planned to shoot up the school. They've been suspended for the rest of the year. That's after another student heard about this plan and turned them in back in September.
Albuquerque police arrest 2 men for a recent murder, but they're still looking for more suspects. 54-year-old Eduardo Quintana was found shot to death November 9th inside a house near Wantabo and Manal. 32-year-old Jason Nowicki and 34-year-old Brian Beard are now facing charges for the murder. Investigators believe Nowicki was the trigger man. The other suspect, Brian Beard, once lived with Quintana and claims the killing was over some bad blood. Detectives say they are looking for a man connected to this case and a woman, 38-year-old Melissa Trombley. Apparently, this woman is wanted on conspiracy to commit murder.
Well, unfortunately, it is happening again. The Catholic Diocese of Gallup involved in another sex abuse lawsuit. Gallup Independent says a man in Arizona filed the suit saying 2 priests from Gallup sexually abused him when he was an altar boy in Winslow, Arizona back in the 1970s. The man also says the diocese tried to cover up the abuse. 5:35 on a much different note. This is some great news this morning. In just a few hours, a company from Raton plans to start its expansion here in Rio Rancho.
It's bringing more jobs to the area, and what's also great is that the work provided by this company is so important. It's actually helping to save the lives of soldiers in the military. Our News 13's David Romero is live out in Rio Rancho with more on this story. Hey, David, so are you where this groundbreaking is going to take place?
I'm standing right on the barren land, Elizabeth. There's absolutely nothing here now, but once they break ground this morning, it's going to lead the way to so many innovative things that this company does. Of course, we're talking about Stoller Research Corporation, and they are going to be doing big things out here in Rio Rancho, including bringing opportunity and jobs. Now, company representatives say they expect to have at least 25 jobs when they officially open the doors to the new facility here in Rio Rancho in May. The company was founded in 1983 and basically is a research and development company that specializes in state-of-the-art radio geophysics, meaning they can see through a lot of things, including mountains where mines are, and primarily that was their work that they started back up in Raton, New Mexico. It's now been expanded to developing products which protect soldiers in the military from things like improvised explosive devices. Now, that technology they developed is already being used to protect the lives of soldiers in places like Afghanistan.
Well, I think Stoller has a potential to continue to grow and make a big contribution to the military. What they really have going for them is they're very innovative and creative at taking technology and figuring out how to adapt it to the needs of warfighters.
And this is really something to see because this is a homegrown company from right here in New Mexico, and the company executives also tell me that they hope that that number of 25 employees that they're going to start out with is going to double over the course of the next several years. They've already hired about 11 people to fill those spots. Elizabeth, back to you.
This is great news for our community, David. Thank you so much. The company will maintain their work out of Raton, and by the way, most of the employees, we're told, will earn an average salary of about $60,000 a year.
That makes for a pretty good living. All right, just a reminder for you real quick this morning, if you still want to donate Toys for Tots, by the way, they still need them. You can do so until the 15th. That is Saturday. Yes, the drop-off location is at the main entrance of the Albuquerque Convention Center. For more information about this, check out our website, krqe.com. The Marines would love to get more toys and more cash to help kids have Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays this year.